video start. Hi, so this is Nick. I know I haven't posted for a while on my YouTube channel. I've been pretty busy. Um, so a couple of days ago, I received my Steam Deck from Valve, which is right here. Now, what you see on the table in front of me is a bunch of Legos. Yeah, I know I'm a little too old to play with Legos, but I ordered desk holders, or stands as they call them, for my Steam Deck, and currently they're stuck in the mail. So this is my temporary solution. Maybe long term, I don't know. Um, Obviously, family members like grandkids and stuff that come over to my house, they play with the Legos. I just use them for functional things. Obviously, Steam Deck is a perfect example. Um, Obviously, I didn't disassemble the whole thing. I left some of it in pieces, or big chunks rather. So everything on the table you see is what you're going to need. I am going to be using certain numbers. Let's say 16 by 16. That is the number of dots on the brick that's going across and down. So let's get started. First off, you're going to need this green platform. This is 16 by 16. This is the main structure of this whole stand. The next one, you're definitely going to want to make sure you have enough of these. It's these 2x8s. Obviously, I set them up in crisscross pattern because they're stronger like that. You will need 69 of these 2x4 bricks. You also need 2 of these, which is 2x2 bricks, and 2x8 bricks, which are these right here. Ignore the flat brick on top. You'll need that black flat brick later. After that, you'll need 3 2x6 bricks, which is this one right here, and these two right here. Next, you'll need 4 2x12 flat bricks, which is this one, this one, this one, and this one. The next one you're going to need is a 2x16 flat brick. That's this yellow one right here. The only reason why I put this one on top is to kind of grip the Steam Deck a little bit more, since it kind of has this edge right under the screen that's like a little bit curved down off the screen. So that was just to kind of butt it right up against it. After that, you'll need a 1 8x8 brick. That's this black one with 4 2x4 bricks sitting on top of it, as well as 1 2x6, and obviously another 4 below that. This is the main structure that will keep the Steam Deck from going back any further. The one that holds all the weight is this one. This is where all the weight is. So, let's get started. I'm going to pull up the picture that I took. Obviously, you can kind of see it right there on the screen. Put it right here. Make sure it's really on there. this one down. So 2 back, right up against the edge, and obviously, I made sure to fill this whole thing up with all these bricks. Well, if I forgot to mention, there's one 2x6 back in there underneath these two 2x12 flat bricks. So let's start building the back part that holds up the Steam Deck. This part has to be reinforced because the Steam Deck is relatively heavy, especially when angled the way I have it angled. I'm 6'4", and I have it set up to look directly at my eyes sitting on a 28-inch table. Won't work on anything else. Obviously, if you want to tweak it to whatever your liking is, go right ahead. This is just a general guide. So, what I did is, each one of these is 6 2x4 bricks put together, crisscrossed. And when I put them on this flat platform, I make sure the top bricks are in line with each other. They're crisscrossed, just like the rest of it. That goes on the back, along with these two. All right. Let's see. Remember right, I think I put this one right here. Keep in mind, this is only the second night that I've built this. First night took me about 45 minutes of trial and error. I built it not quite to the standard of this, but first time I built it, I kind of built it not so structurally sound, and the issue I had was the Steam Deck kept pushing the bricks over. So obviously I just kept adding more and more until it stopped doing it. Alright. So this piece is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2x4 bricks, all stacked. So you got 2 rows of 3, one in the middle joining them together, and then 2 obviously sticking out. This will go right here, so you can see it kind of just fits right in. Now you'll see 2 was it 2x4, 7 of these all put together with one of them staggered. And the reason for that is this little piece right here. That's those 2x6s obviously joined together. And if I forgot to mention, you're also going to need one flat 2x4 brick right underneath of it to make it level off with these red 4x8s. So these 2x2 bricks I'm going to put in front of these, and then put these right on. So obviously this is the most of the structure. And the last piece, these are 2x8s, 2 of them together, joined together by one 2x12 flat brick on top. And there we go. This is it. Weighs less than, I would say probably my phone, which is currently filming this video right now. It's the Samsung Note 8. Maybe a little more. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. really doesn't matter. It's going to be sitting on the desk. So, here's what it looks like. Obviously. Right now, my eyesight is slightly above it, so if I were to look down, my eyesight would go right above it. I don't mind looking down, that's just my preference. Obviously, if I was sitting further back, naturally, it would be in line, but yeah. Some people that I showed to mention that, oh, it might scratch the Steam Deck, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any sort of protective cover or silicone case yet. It's all in the mail. I don't have a choice. If I'm really that concerned, I'll probably just play with it, all my games on my Steam Deck, in the palm of my hands, just like this. Obviously, this is for a use case scenario, let's say, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever controller that's Bluetooth enabled, being able to use and play the game with a Steam Deck just sitting there. Now, some other people also question if it has enough ventilation. Obviously, that big vent is right on the right side, back behind the deck. If I tip this thing down, you could see the vent is kind of aligned with the bricks, but obviously, hold it up, you can kind of see in there, it has quite a bit of room. Maybe that's the intake, I don't know. I'm still kind of unfamiliar with the internals of the Steam Deck. I've only opened it up once to replace the SSD, as well as get a good look at it for what I can expect in the future if I should have to repair the joysticks or anything else, like say like the battery or something. I'm pretty tech savvy with that stuff. I've opened up laptops, I've built up desktop PCs. I know what I'm doing. I got several iFixit toolkits, which is what I use to open this, by the way. But yeah, I'm still kind of getting used to the Steam Deck. I've only had it for, let's see, Tuesday, and it's Sunday now. So I would have gotten the Steam Deck on the 30th of August. So just, let's see, 5 days. I've only had it 5 days, and 3 of those days were spent downloading games. 2 of those days I was too busy at work to even play it. I've really only got 2 good playing days on it. Haven't even drained the battery yet. Like, I haven't had time to play this thing. I'm hoping that will change in the future. But yeah, for anybody who wants to build a Lego Steam Deck holder, this is how it looks. Pretty solid, as you can see. So yeah, thanks for watching.